What is going on, buddy?
Hello.
It is Pixbutters here, and welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. When we left off, we were all kinds of messing with Dio in the timelines last time. Got a 2-for-1 special on the endings.
Yeah.
Because number one, Dio's going in through his bomb phase and stuff.
Dio's going through his bomb phase.
Oh, what a better way to put it. But also, we had
You make him sound like a teenager.
we had Luna, who appears to may or may not be a robot of some kind. Actual, for real.
Yeah.
Learned that Sigma is actually just a cyborg because we're even fucking better than we thought. We're not even half robot. We're fucking great, dude. That's what we are.
We got robo-arms.
But now, we got some passwords for a little clickety-clank computer over here. And now, five? Come over here.
Yeah.
I just brilliance this shit.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing's wrong. I got in.
What?
She's like, huh?
How did you figure out the login?
Oh boy. Well, I don't. The Captain Kid was fungus. He says the two digestive of his
Captain Kid? What?
If you look right above where the I don't know is, you can actually read the Captain Kid was.
Oh.
That's actual words that's there. I see cannon. I see sloppy. I can't really make out anything else just scanning through it. But that's words right there. I don't know. I just
Captain Kid.
knew it.
Ryuji
God
Persona
damn it.
5?
No, you just knew it.
That's the real blonde kid that was used to create Dio. All right.
No.
I just knew it means I just knew it. You gave me the same line when I asked you how you knew my name.
Why are you bringing that up? It doesn't have anything to do with this.
You sure? It might.
What? I don't...
Let's think for a moment here. Look, just forget about that. Come take a look at this.
Fine. Just let me get right on that. Are you out of your damn mind? Tell me what the hell is going on here. Why do you know how to log into this computer?
Are you even listening to me? Let's just sit down and have a little chat. We can yell at one another for several more minutes. But no matter what Fi asked me, I could never come up with an answer that satisfied her. Eventually, she seemed to give up.
Fine. You still don't make any sense, but I don't think you're lying.
Damn right I'm
And
not.
the AB game deadline isn't getting any further away. All right. Let's see what this thing has for us.
Easy
Where are
as
we
that.
supposed to start?
Probably with Captain Kid.
Looks like there's tons of stuff in here.
Oh, it is. All right, so this is a lot that we can cipher through if we do our little code. I need to find prime numbers for all kinds of ampersands and shit.
Oh, can you tell me the ID that you put in? I can try searching for that. Maybe we'll get a hit.
Well, I gave her what she'd asked for. GTF DML 016. Her search returned several files, and after examining them for a moment, I opened one.
Golem.
Golem unit details. Are these product specifications for a golem?
Looks like it.
So is GTF DML 016 a golem's ID?
Don't ask me. You seem to know more about all this than I do.
Okay, well...
Fine, whatever. Just read the file. Maybe it'll make more sense. Let's see here.
Oh.
Well, that definitely fills in that one.
There's that.
That definitely confirms that one for sure.
Yep.
Huh. Bye. You seeing this shit?
I don't care. She's still my wife.
Luna?
Yeah.
Why is there a picture of Luna in this file?
There's something written underneath it. It says, appearance after application of ABT.
ABT. ABT.
It is this special artificial biological
Hey!
tissue what's called ABT.
Let's go! Welcome back!
The golem's all new and shiny. They've got a nice suit of ABT over that metal skeleton.
I miss you.
Same.
Makes us look right human, it does.
Taken from us too soon.
Even feels like real skin, with pores, a little bit of hair, and a few pimples, scars and the like. Truth to tell, I doubt you'd be able to tell the real from the fake, even if it was right in front of you. See, right in the middle.
Ah.
Fucking Luna was in that room. God damn
I see.
it. We got bamboozled.
Luna was a golem, and DML016 was her product ID.
That must have been what Golem was trying to tell us when he was stopped. But why? How would Luna be in the game?
I don't know how autonomous she really is, but I find it hard to believe she would have come here of her own free will.
Yeah.
And let's also remember that when it comes to one of these timelines, pretty adjacent to this one is where we discovered the whole AB room situation that Luna is also most likely involved in, of the switching of the rooms.
Switching of the... Oh.
Remember how the one room was lifted from the far right and put on the far
yeah.
left? And Luna's the one that's the most likely culprit of doing that.
Yeah.
Which we never really got to address because she was fucking injected with God knows what and out for God knows what. So you're saying she was sent here by Zero Senior?
Probably. Look. At the bottom of the screen, it shows her current status.
Currently operational. Executing special mission? Excuse me? You think her special mission is to participate in the game?
Probably.
So why did Zero Senior want a robot as a participant? You think maybe it was to supervise the rest of us? Maybe if something unexpected happened, she was supposed to correct it or something?
What if it was some kind of Voight-Kampff test?
Excuse me?
What?
A what?
It's
Bless
from an
you?
old book. A test to see how human she was. Whether or not 8 people would be able to figure out she was a robot.
Okay, one of those
That
things.
might almost explain the whole game, actually. Making us solve puzzles and play the AB game. All of those things could have been designed to give us a chance to see her true nature.
So it's kind of like the Chinese room.
Luna is the girl locked in the room, and the 8 of us are the people outside it. Well, like I always say,
It's just a possibility, right? Hey.
What matters is if the person next to you does what a human ought. Looks like a person, acts like a person, and talks like a person, then it's probably a person.
When did you figure it out? That she was a golem, I mean?
right now, I didn't know until I saw this stuff.
You're lying. When I told you about what happened with Golem in the pantry, you said something about how this game might be sort of like the Chinese
I
room.
don't know why I said that. It just felt like it made sense.
Like you just knew it?
Yeah. Look, forget about that. See Luna's status?
Yeah, it says the same thing it did a minute ago. Currently operational. Executing special mission. Whoa, wait, what the hell? Luna's
You think robots die? She was only injected with muscle relaxant.
And it's different from us because Luna said, you know, with us, it's connected to our natural body. So it would still go through our arms and into our bloodstream and it would still affect us. But Luna's...
Meaning that
Luna's 100% robot.
Yep.
So that stuff probably doesn't affect her because that requires, you know, electrical shutdown like what happened to our buddy Golem.
Poison would work on a robot.
Remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
We still have to play the AB
All
game.
players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
You know, technically, now that we know this,
I have an immortal life. Let's go.
now that we know this,
Well, kind of immortal.
technically, we have another culprit aside from Quark for the mass murder around the ship. We have a second culprit. If that kid's still asleep somewhere, who knows where the fuck he is on this one? I don't even think we
Yeah.
know where he is.
Oh yeah, we never reviewed.
Of course. Luna's the one who opened the AB
That
gate.
might not be the only thing she did. Look,
What do you
what
mean?
are the last 3 digits of her product ID?
016. Wait, zero. Where's that from? Where's that from? Shit.
And where have we seen that before?
Yep.
Oh, yes, that's it. No, I don't believe it. So that does confirm that is this one.
yeah.
Are you saying it was Luna who handcuffed Clover and Tenmyoji?
We should go check her body. You remember where it is?
The crew quarters, of course, I remember. It's not like she's gonna be there waiting for me to come around the corner and fucking destroy me with robot strength.
Oh boy.
Surprise!
Yep.
We were right.
Yeah.
She was just knocked out.
Why? Why would Luna...
And I trust him.
Five minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Your wife killed everyone, including my best friend. I'm very upset.
It's fine.
My best of
It's
friendo, what the fuck?
The game
fine.
hasn't stopped. If we don't vote, we're going to get penalized.
Fine.
About to go fisticuffs with that girl.
She's just
Robot.
just doing what she was programmed to do.
Right. Off we go then.
Not her fault.
Is it? God, it's been a long time, and obviously people are dead, so we took a watch with us. Is it Luna's watch that we have? Is it Luna who we're playing against?
Well, I don't know. We're about to find out.
Wait. Oh, we've got a watch. Oops.
Oh. Oops.
Oh, wait.
Please retry with valid partner.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about this thing.
Right. Luna's bracelet.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah, with her bracelet, there's 3 in this room. I stepped outside and set Luna's bracelet down. Then I should hide that shit.
Yeah.
Should have hit it first. She'll never know where it is. Oh boy.
2 minutes.
Yeah, she's just been free
until
roaming.
polling closes.
And you know she's going in that fucking room. All right. I'll go ahead and hit the start button. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna hit that button. Doors are gonna close, and then we can talk about this.
Wait. Sigma.
Huh?
What? Oh.
Oh,
Hi,
well,
wife.
you know what? Maybe
What
it's a
you
good thing the door's
doing?
gonna close.
What you doing?
Luna? Door, close faster.
Luna, you
Thank
should
you.
probably go vote.
We're safe now. We're safe.
1 minute.
Unless she's gonna
remains
fucking-
until Ambidex game polling closes.
Just fucking Terminator rips
Just
the
like
top.
here's Johnny.
Just takes the top part and rips it open. The hatch we escaped from at the beginning. Just raw. Wait. What the hell's going on? Why is Luna
She's
here?
probably planning on participating in the game.
Yeah, no shit. You mean she's gonna take the bracelet and go in one of the other rooms?
Yeah.
How's she going to vote?
Trey. I'm sure of it. Why else would she have come here? If she wanted to vote ally, she could have just waited for the deadline to pass.
Or she wants to be here to greet us when we vote.
Or
out.
she wants to see and make sure she's, to see what we vote. She can't see what we vote unless, she's here.
She's got 7 BP, right?
Yeah. Why are you asking, though? Her BP doesn't matter right now.
What?
Have you totally lost it? She doesn't have her bracelet on.
No, but she's got it
Besides,
now.
She's a golem. She isn't trying to get out. Whether she has 9 BP or not doesn't mean anything to her.
What if she is trying to get out? Then why is she doing
Isn't
this?
that obvious? She wants to keep our BP below 9. Say she defaulted to ally. We could choose whatever we wanted, and we'd still get 9 BP. She's here to make sure that doesn't happen.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
You know what?
9,
Ally.
8,
Yeah.
7,
You know what?
6,
Ally.
I'm gonna take the risk
4,
because I don't know if it's that much of a risk.
I believe in her.
She trusts us.
I believe in her.
1.
She's never voted betray. Once.
All of us can go home, and as you say, I'm trying to make sure in my head that's right. I can't guarantee if that's right, but always.
If we all
vote
get
ally.
it, it's 999.
It's not. It is 999. It's a throwback to the old days, and we all get to go home free. We can hold hands, sing "Kumbaya," and get the fuck out of here. Fi's gonna yell at me, slam my head into the fucking table.
Yeah,
Round
probably.
3
What are you
of the
thinking?
Ambidextrous
You're
game
whipped!
has been completed.
I love her.
Results will be displayed in the
I believe in her.
warehouse.
I believe in
Luna, I
her.
put all my faith in you.
For your participation.
I believe in her.
It almost feels predictable that this is the way it's gonna
Ambidex
be.
gates
So
now opening.
I believe in her.
she's like, you trusted me, even though I'm a robot.
Hey, Sigma,
Yeah?
are you insane?
we're part robot.
Why the hell did you choose Ally?
Wait, we can talk about that later. Right now, you gotta trust me. It starts with trust.
She's gone.
She's gone. Where'd she go?
That's odd.
Luna.
We came out the moment the gates opened. There's no way she could have left already.
She didn't go in her room. Then,
She's still in the room.
no, she never went in.
Oh.
There it was. I thought so. She didn't pick it up. Without the bracelet, she couldn't have voted.
Then she let the system vote Ally for her?
It was a game of trust.
Yeah.
Results from round 3 of the
Luna.
Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Maybe this will be the Luna ending
Please
instead.
direct your attention to
I
the
love her.
results screen.
She didn't betray.
Right, the results.
Yeah. Let's go have a look.
Let's go have a look. Let's go outside with someone who's murdered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 people, because we still don't know about. That's weird. That was weird.
Wow, yeah.
But we still don't know about Quark. Oh,
wow,
that's
that's new.
Never seen that before.
Yeah. Luna! Yay, my wife.
I guess that confirms.
Yeah, look at that. 999.
I guess that confirms that Quark's dead somewhere.
Yeah.
Sorry, kid. But
My wife.
Have been assigned.
My two
or
favorites.
subtracted
your two
accordingly.
favorites.
They're all alive.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Luna! Luna, let's get out of
Ding
here. Come on.
Since Luna didn't vote, she got set to ally automatically.
And
the
she
other
saw
6
us go
got
in, so.
penalized. Oh, actually, technically, that's correct. Is that no matter what,
that's
the penalty enacted on them because they didn't go inside. That's very true.
Well-
That's the other fact. So even if Quark was alive somewhere
He's not anymore.
and his bracelet was on, not anymore because that shit's cooked. I know the rules.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why
yeah,
everyone's
yeah.
dead. Then again, 5 of them are already dead.
Damn.
We don't know where Quark is, but his bracelet's already off.
Yeah. That means all those penalties are meaningless.
Quark could be alive.
Hmm.
Who
Why
knows?
did Luna show up then?
Just to
I
see
mean,
if we were
we've
voting.
got our 9 BP now, but... Alright. What do you want to do, Sigma? Do you
Find
wanna
Luna.
leave?
Where's Luna?
You're kidding, right? Weren't you the one who kept going on about how Quark's still alive?
Oh.
I can't just run off and leave him here.
You sure?
Yeah?
Well, that's a relief. I was hoping you'd say that. Now let's get moving. We need to find Quark.
And Luna too, right?
Luna. Hmm.
My wife.
And we can leave with the child.
Yeah, whole family.
A family to live on the moon.
Ambidex gates
Stop.
have closed. Round 4 of the Ambidex
Yeah,
game
this is the
will
first
be
time.
The star round.
Another star.
Star keys are required to open the gates.
How long does it take for those to go, though? I mean, we got the. Or look, how was that gonna? I guess it's just. We don't have to worry about the rooms. It's just changing our pairs. But I checked our bracelets out of sheer
Yeah.
reflex. I was a magenta pair, just like before. But Fi had changed to a red solo. It didn't really matter, though. Both of our bracelets showed the number 9. All we had to do was open the number 9 door. And we'd never have to play another AB game again.
Alright. Quark comes first. Let's go.
She spun around and headed for the cyan door. I followed on her heels. The door opened. There's Luna right there.
Behind my favorite color. Luna.
maybe she's going to like grab Quark and be like, you proved yourselves. Hey, let's go.
Maybe?
Maybe. I don't know.
Luna, where are you? Sorry, guys.
Yeah, they're still dead. You're still dead. There's that. Let's not talk about that.
Luna. Luna.
Anyone?
Luna.
Hello. 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 How are you? How are you? How are you?
I asked you first.
I used to first. Guys?
Really mature, saying everything right.
Luna. Looney. Looney Tunes.
Looney Tunes.
Quirky. Quarko. Polo.
What?
Hey, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. My best friend. Boogie Woogie.
Oh my god, stop.
My best friend.
Stop.
Oh, God. My 2 best friends gone, lost forever.
2 best friends?
Golem is the
Sigma?
other one.
There's
Oh.
something I want to ask you.
Yo, what's up? What is it?
There are 3 doors here. You, Alice, and Luna went through the one on the right. That took you to the Golem Bay, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
I see the door in front of us is open now. Yeah, according to the map, that's the door on the bottom. There's a lever on that thing in the middle, right? We pulled it, but it only opened the one of the doors. What about it?
Take a look. See the lock?
Yeah, that front one is open. Open?
Yeah.
Then who the hell opened it? And
There's
how?
only one person who could have opened it.
Luna.
Luna.
All right. Let's head in.
You know what?
Wife.
It's something that I never thought about until this very moment.
What?
Because, I mean, obviously the game, every time you go through the runs and you pull lever, it gives you a new room because I want you to have to repeat a room going through the timelines because that would be annoying to be like, oh, you got to go through the room twice.
Yeah.
When we come with 3 people, I've never paid attention that maybe certain rooms open based off who pulls the lever. Because maybe that's how the Golem Bay opened, is that whoever was able to open it in our run pulled the lever in a different one and opened that room.
Yeah.
If that's making sense what I'm saying.
Kind of.
That because these have the 3 doors, what if based off who pulls that lever opens a corresponding door because it senses like their watch when they pull it?
I don't know.
Instead of it just being
Because I'm pretty sure there were multiple times where Sigma was the one to pull the lever.
But I bet those were on the 3 different routes when we go into different doors in the first place, going through, you know, red and blue and
I don't know. Just
yellow.
go. Just go.
Okay,
Go.
fine. I'm just trying to say, okay. Just trying to say is that it would make more sense than an arbitrary random bit that puts you on different lines that's
guess.
actually people's who pulls it that matters.
Oh.
What the heck are these
I
things?
think they're treatment pods of some sort.
What, mint pods? Even as a spell, part of me knew what they were. I didn't know how or why, but I felt a strong sense of deja vu when I looked at them.
Deja
and
vu.
suddenly realized I knew exactly how to operate the pods. It was a strange, unsettling feeling, as if somewhere deep inside was a version of myself that I didn't actually know.
One of them is lit up.
And the one on the left, is it being used?
Glass is all fogged up. I can't really see inside.
Let's crack it open
Yeah.
then.
I wonder if
crap it
Luna.
open.
I wonder if Luna put Quark in there.
That's my thought. He's alive, right?
Yep.
Quark.
Yeah. I wonder if she put him in there.
Which raises a question of how fucking important is Quark and why is he this important?
Yeah.
If Luna, because maybe that's part of the job as well? Because the ongoing mission,
Special mission thing.
Quark's the
yeah.
only one alive. Why?
Yeah.
Our feet pounding across the floor of the warehouse.
Where's Luna?
This is it.
Why does he look so happy?
Yeah.
Quark's body bounced to my arms as I ran. His pulse and breathing were normal. He was limp and unconscious, but he was alive. The pause display had given us a little information on his condition. As far as we could tell, he'd been given an anesthetic, which had put him to sleep.
Ready? What's wrong? You're supposed to say, yeah, sure.
Luna! Where is she?
Is it really okay for us to just leave?
What the hell is this? You want to stay here? What if Luna kills you too?
What?
Think about it. Alice, Clover, Tenmyoji, the old woman, even Dio and Kay. There's a good chance Luna killed all of them.
But why?
Why doesn't matter. Remember what we saw on Clover's thigh?
016.
And what's that the same number as?
The last 3 digits of Luna's product ID.
Where did we find the old woman's corpse?
In the AB room that Luna came out of.
And if you're right, her brain is in the central computer core. That means she could have easily moved that crane, right? She could have used it anytime she wanted.
That means any alibi she might have for not being able to move the crane is worthless.
Exactly. She must have moved the AB room. Alice noticed it right away. At the very least, that would mean Luna had a reason to try and kill Alice.
To keep her quiet.
She could also have murdered Dio and Kay. Remember their star keys? Luna must have taken them, which puts her in the room with Dio and Kay. You understand, don't you? I admit none of this evidence is conclusive, but look at our options. You, me, Quark, and Luna. Who do you think is the most likely to be the murderer?
Quark! Ah, shit. Old habits
Think
die
this
hard.
through, Sigma.
Yeah.
Luna's a golem.
Luna put Quark to sleep because he was on a killing rampage, and it was for the good of us.
That means she's a robot that's part of this facility, designed to do God knows what. If what you said about golems and the central computer is true, she's basically a puppet of Zero Junior's. There isn't really much of an argument to be made here. The only option is to leave her here and get out.
But
Have you
yeah.
ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics? A robot may not injure a human being, or through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm.
A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic.
Actually. Okay. I'm back on the Quark train.
Mhm.
Okay. You're right. Let's get out of here.
Damn. Don't scare me like that.
But Luna.
Okay, I'm going to open it. You
I mean,
ready?
you can take that 2 ways. Is maybe that flashback was like Sigma getting the realization that, you know, if Luna didn't follow the laws of robotics,
Then she's just a
then
bunch of
she's
metal and
just a bunch of
plastic.
metal and not Luna.
Yeah.
But you could also see it as the fact that we're walking out with a mass murderer in our hands. You don't have to ask me.
I don't.
Isn't that what you always say?
I'm starting
guess
to
so.
not think.
It's time we got out of here. Let's go.
But my wife! You should have just yelled
Listen,
out,
you
"Hey,
have to remember,
Luna!"
if you want to have the confidence in your wife, that means that Quark, we got a killer in our hands. Not on our hands, in our hands.
I mean, it's okay if she killed people. It's fine.
Oh my god, with the heavy labored groan, the number 9 door began to open. As soon as the gap was wide enough to admit her body, Fi slipped through it.
She wouldn't be the first person that's on my simplest that's killed people.
Fair, I followed her through.
One of them has killed thousands.
Quark still cradled in my arms.
We don't talk about that one.
Inside was a massive lift platform,
Some
like
of you
the kind
know.
used to move industrial cargo. Let's not get into that.
Nope.
I mean, one of mine has killed the entire universe, technically, most of them, but we
Yeah.
don't talk about that. Fi turned to face me, and I shoved Quark into her arms. Hold the little killer right there.
Oh my god.
Before she could respond, I spun around and ran.
Oh.
Oh!
Holy shit.
Did we just...
Wife! Wife, wife,
The
wife,
number
wife,
9
wife,
door
wife, wife,
has
wife.
been opened. It will remain open for
I mean-
9 seconds.
We still got 9 seconds to rethink this.
Sigma!
Hey, there's that shot.
Sorry, Fi. There's something I have to do. Take care of Quark.
No! You don't mean you're going to go find Luna?
Yep.
God damn it, Sigma! Think about what you're doing! Sigma! Listen to me! You can't do this!
Sorry, I'm a homewrecker. I'm leaving you with the kid and going out the door.
Oh my god.
This is the deadbeat Sigma ending.
Deadbeats. See, homewrecker doesn't fit.
Yeah, I didn't quite get the right word, but now I got my joke right this time. Well, I was gonna say we could go outside and see something new for
The
once
number
again,
9
but
door has
decided to stay in.
closed.
Luna!
Even when we try to do good, we stay locked in.
Luna,
This
let's hang
ends
out.
The nonary game.
We can live together now.
You know, this might be the first time we get to keep going when it mentions the fact that all the doors are unlocked.
Thank you
Yeah.
for your participation.
Luna!
As the game is over,
Yeah, all the
yeah.
doors, aside from
Not
number 9.
possible. Yes, we know.
please enjoy.
Yeah, don't remind me.
I will enjoy my stay. Luna,
With
where
Luna
are
forever.
you?
I had no regrets. In fact, with Fi and Quark's successful escape, I felt a profound sense of
What about the
relief.
dead bodies that are going to be
Let's-
decomposing?
We'll put them in the crowd. We'll stuff them all. We'll make them all fit in the cryo sleep chambers.
Oh.
Freeze them. It's like putting steak in the freezer.
Oh.
Just remember that it's going to get a little oxidized at some point, but then you just forget about it. One of my objectives had been achieved, and a difficult choice had been made. My mind felt clear and focused, more so than it had in a long time.
Luna, where are you?
All right, time to go. Luna's waiting. She's probably in the
Garden.
bio gardens waiting for us there. The one place that reminds us of home.
Luna!
You can be sitting on your bench like Forrest
We
Gump.
get to hang out forever.
She's like, oh, you stayed.
Luna!
Luna. I knew you'd be here.
You knew?
Oh, right. We haven't talked here in this one, huh?
Isn't this nice? This is the only place in this whole facility with anything green. I kind of feel silly saying it, but it makes me think of the great outdoors. I think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation. Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy.
And human.
No.
I wonder if I
I'm
made
not
that
sure
joke
what you
before.
meant just now, but are you talking about something that happened in another history?
What?
I know what you can do. Someone told me about it once. They said that
What?
you have the ability to transport your consciousness through time.
Someone told you about this?
Oh.
And no one told me about this? I had to learn the hard way? Who told you that? A little bird told me.
Yeah.
She's like, you bitch! Luna looked down at the music box around her neck. Carefully and delicately, she twisted a dial on the bottom.
Yep, there it goes. I want one.
Sigma, aren't you here to ask me something? Why I killed them, perhaps?
Well, actually, I already know you didn't do it.
Oh? Why do you think I didn't do it?
Why do you think I left that little bastard with Fi?
I'd like to know your reason.
Well, in another life, all right. And now I took a moment to compose my thoughts. Might as well start with the old
Here we
woman.
go, the Ace Attorney sounding music.
Yeah. There's no point beating around the bush, I suppose. Dio killed her.
Why do you think so?
Her left arm had blood splattered on the way, all the way up to the elbow. Except for a stripe on the wrist that was perfectly clean.
Yeah.
What could have caused that? My guess is a bracelet.
Because we got his confession in another one.
It got covered with blood and kept her wrist clean. Obviously, none of our bracelets had blood splattered on them, but Dio's bracelet reacted to the luminol. That meant Dio's bracelet had to have come from the old woman.
Is that your proof? That's why you think Dio killed her?
No, that's only enough to suspect him. After all, he could have just taken the bracelet after someone else killed her.
Then why are you so sure?
Because he confessed.
Because he confessed.
Yeah.
What?
After his bracelet reacted to the luminol, I confronted him.
Alright, fine. You caught me, I did it. I killed the old bitch and took her bracelet.
Wait, when did that happen?
In a different timeline.
Isn't that against the rules?
What rules? I hope you're not going to try and bring up Nox's 10 Commandments. Does it really matter if it's against the rules or fair? The truth is the truth. Let's say that incident P happens, and after that timeline splits into timeline A and timeline B. I don't think it's unfair to base a theory in timeline A on information I found in timeline B. After all, A and B both came from the same place, P. If you trace the history of both timelines, you'd end up back at you'd end up back at incident P. Now, if I could change what happened with incident P by visiting timeline A or B, then yes, it'd be a different story. I don't know that it'd be unfair per se, but I'd certainly be breaking some pretty big rules. Like, you know, the principle of causality. I'm sure that Dio killed the old woman. By extension, that means you couldn't have killed her.
No.
I'm assuming Dio wasn't originally intended to be part of the Nonary game. Somehow he got in and took the old woman's place. That's how he ended up as Quark's partner.
Yep.
This is just an educated guess, but I have a feeling his plan was to replace one of us. I doubt it mattered which one. I have no idea why he would want to do something like that, and I don't know how he did it either. But the fact remains that he did. He hid in the warehouse on floor A and waited for someone to come out of one of the AB rooms. That someone turned out to be the old woman. She left Quark asleep in the AB room and came out on her own. Somehow he managed to get close enough to stab her. He did it near the wall with the graffiti on it.
Whoa.
I'm guessing he stabbed her from behind so that he wouldn't get any blood on himself. As soon as she was dead, he wrapped the knife up in the handkerchief. No, wait, actually, he probably took the bracelet first. Then he would have needed to wipe the blood off, so he used the handkerchief for that too. Anyway, the point is, he got the bracelet and put it on. Then he wrapped the knife up and hid it between the rightmost AB room and its neighbor. He probably didn't expect that they'd move, or he would have put it somewhere else. After that, he headed back into the AB room that the woman had left. Quark would have still been fast asleep, so as far as he knew, Dio was there the whole time. I've been here the whole time.
She's just listening to us lore drop.
Yep, it's my turn to lore drop. This does raise a few other questions, but I'll save those for later. For now, let's move on to the other murders. Well, actually, one of them probably isn't a murder.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about Alice. I'm pretty sure she committed suicide.
All of humanity is going to die. Adults, children, everyone.
Friends, Romans, countrymen.
Everyone. There won't be anyone left. I'd rather die here.
She'd been infected with Radical 6. I think that infection caused her to take her own life. She used Dio's knife, which she'd found in the warehouse after the AB room moved and disposed it. She took it with her, and then used it to stab herself in the crew quarters. Next are Clover and Tenmyoji. The first question is, who put the handcuffs on them? The clue is the message Clover left from 016. If you think about it though, it doesn't make sense. Clover's left hand was in the handcuffs. That means she would have had to write it with her right hand on her right thigh. I feel like it would be really hard to do that, you know? Why not just use your left thigh? The thing is, I think she did. When she died, her legs slumped together and the message got transferred to the right thigh. Dio. We're fucking idiots. We just never saw the original because we didn't bother to check the other leg. In other words, she wasn't trying to write 016. She was trying to write Dio. D-I-O. L-I-O. With her dying breath, she was trying to tell us the name of her killer. And we fucking got it wrong. Thanks, bye. It's all your fault.
We got gaslit.
Now about Kay and Dio. I know that Kay wants to strangle Dio. I've seen it happen before, technically, in another life. I think there's a pretty good chance Dio killed Kay. Here's how I imagine it happened. Kay probably sprayed Dio's bracelet with the luminol. We found the bottle in Kay's robe. He wouldn't have seen the reaction immediately, but Dio would have known what was coming. As soon as Kay turned the lights off, it would be clear that Dio had taken the old woman's bracelet. My guess is he decided to take preemptive action. When we found their bodies, the lights in the rec room were on. Maybe Kay turned to switch the light off and Dio took that opportunity to attack him. Kay was hurt pretty badly, but he didn't die right away. Probably managed to grab the spear and stab Dio.
Yep.
Then he died. So that accounts for all 6 bodies. None of them your fault.
She's just been hanging out.
Have you heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
Sigma, I'm glad you don't think I did it, but all of your theories are just, well,
A game theory.
theories.
Stop.
Thanks for
Like Alice committing suicide. How can you be sure? Say she was infected with Radical 6. She could have been murdered before her symptoms even began to present themselves. As for Clover and Tenmyoji, I could easily have killed them. You don't have any proof that Clover's message was mirrored like you say, or even that it was supposed to refer to Dio.
We could go look quick.
Even if it did,
We're here forever.
that's not conclusive evidence of his guilt. The same goes for Kay and Dio. I could have killed them both. Why do you trust me so much?
Because you're my wife.
I'm waiting for the drop. Have you heard of the 3 laws of
I'm
robotics?
a machine. I'm part of this place.
You're my wife.
How can you trust a machine?
Because I love you.
Okay, this is perfect. Like literally putting the bait on the hook. Throw it out there. He's gonna say it right now.
He has
Have
to.
you heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
He has to.
That's why I trust you.
What?
I trust you because you're a robot. Your robotness is just one more reason you can't be the killer. Well, 3 more reasons.
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
Rule 1. A robot may not injure a human being or, through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm.
A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic. Sigma.
Luna, I have to ask you, will you marry me? I mean, well, can you tell me, well, everything you know? Your mind is in the central server. You should know everything that's happened here. There was a long pause.
She should know.
Luna stood up and walked deeper into the garden. I followed her in silence.
And there's no reason for Zero Junior or Senior to stop her. Because we're in here.
Please don't, because that would just make this life much worse. Be like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
here to spend my life with you. Well, let me say shit. Eventually we reached the bench. Luna quietly sat
We
down.
would go
and,
insane.
just like last time, I lowered myself down beside her.
You were right. I didn't kill them.
I knew it!
How should I explain?
You're too sweet.
Well, actually, you got most of it right.
That doesn't matter. Tell me everything.
Well, first, yes, Dio did sneak into the facility. He used the large cargo elevator and came into the warehouse on floor A through the number 9 door. Since the game hadn't started yet, anyone could go through it.
Oh, isn't that convenient?
Yeah.
That doesn't really sound like sneaking. It sounds more like he just walked in.
Yes, I guess you could say that. He did get in pretty easily. But that's because Zero Jr. lured him here.
What do you mean?
Dio wasn't a surprise. Both Zeros knew that he was going to come.
Oh.
So they brought him here?
In a way.
But why?
Because his presence was an important part of Zero's project.
What
I
project?
can't go into that right now.
I might
We'd be
die.
here forever.
Ah, well,
Now, let's just focus on the murders, okay?
I mean, I'm here forever, so spill the beans,
Anyway,
sister.
Dio found his way in. They made sure he didn't know that he was actually being let in.
So why did he come here?
To make sure Zero's project failed. His first step was to pretend to be one of the players. As for how he did that, you had it pretty much right. The old woman was the first one out, and he killed her under the graffiti. He put her bracelet on after he wiped the blood off it with the handkerchief. Then he wrapped the knife up and hid it between the 5th and 6th AB rooms,
5th and 6th.
counting from the left in their original placement.
In other words, the rightmost room would be the 6th room, and the one next to it would be the 5th.
Right. After that, he went back into the 5th AB room where Quark was sleeping. Then he just waited for Quark to wake up.
What were you doing while that was happening?
Nothing. I couldn't do anything. My body had been turned off.
Oh.
Zero Jr. had powered me down. My body wasn't activated until after Dio went into the 5th room.
Huh.
I couldn't help her.
Oh.
All I could do was watch while she was murdered.
Oh, wow, that sucks.
Everything in this
Ooh.
place is controlled by Zero Jr. I couldn't try and prevent Dio from getting in either.
Wait, if Zero Jr. controls everything, then he was the one who moved the 6th room with the crane?
Yes, that's right. Zero Jr. moved the room, not me.
Then who moved the old woman?
Me.
Hmm.
It took me 10 minutes to get out of my AB room once I was turned back on. I ran over to check on her as soon as I did. Then I carried her back to the room I'd been in.
And why did you do that?
Because I was ordered to.
What?
Huh.
Want to tell me more about that?
Luna,
Oh, yeah.
listen to me very carefully. As you already know, the final stage of the project begins in 2 hours.
Interesting. This is the
Yeah.
voice of the announcer.
Oh, you're right.
This will be the culmination of many years of hard work. We cannot afford failure.
Yes, I understand.
Then let's make sure. What is your mission?
Enter the nonary game as one of the participants and observe the actions of the other players. Ensure that they do what they are supposed to and guide them down the correct paths.
How many players will there be?
Myself and 7 others, ma'am. Will you be participating as well?
Yes, our plan dictates that I must.
Myself and 7 others. Is that not including the old woman until the very end, or what? Huh.
An individual by the name of Dio will be entering this facility presently.
This is the office,
he
by
has
the
been
way.
led to believe
Yeah.
he is doing so undetected. You've been briefed on him already, correct?
Yes. He will murder the first person to leave one of the AB rooms and take their place. If a pair is the first out, he'll probably kill both of them. That's all the information I've been given on him, ma'am.
Is there a problem?
What if it's you?
With all due
Yeah.
respect, ma'am, I would like to state that I don't feel right about this. We know someone is going to be killed, and we're just going to let it happen? I also have doubts about the use of Radical 6. Are you sure? Infecting all these people with such a horrible disease.
That is none of your concern. Your only concern is to follow your orders.
But
Luna, I am giving you an order. I am in command, and you do as I say. You are programmed to do as I say. You know this.
yes,
She's so sweet.
Now, I have one final order.
You wouldn't even think she's a robot.
another order, ma'am?
Yes. When you leave the AB room, the person Dio has killed will still be there. I would like you to move them.
Where?
To the room you are about to enter, the 6th AB room.
But why?
Not your concern. As a participant in the game, you must have as little knowledge of it as possible. That is why I have made sure you are unable to access any classified data. There are things you must not know. In order for this project to succeed, we need you to be as close to a clean slate as possible. There are some things you already know, which ideally you would not. Unfortunately, this is unavoidable, so you must refrain from divulging anything you know about the project to the other participants. You must never tell anyone what you know about Dio, or the body, or that you carried it to the 6th AB room. You will have to pretend you know nothing more than the rest of the participants.
Is that an order?
Yes. Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
Because if she did know more, then she would have to try and lie, which would make her look suspicious.
Yeah.
After that, I went into the AB room as I'd been told to.
From that, I also think pretty firmly, I mean, number one, it'd be easy to ensure happens if the old woman is taking place in the game. And, you know, she's being a little sneaky about things. We gotta keep this part of it. I think she was intending to be the one to die.
Oh, yeah.
And especially when you create this, you can make sure that you're the first one to get out of the room and be the one that Dio targets instead of worrying about the other people.
Yep.
I mean, was there potential for it? Sure, but you run the place. Your room could have been fucking... I can get out anytime I want to.
Yeah.
But,
As soon as I stepped inside, my body deactivated.
Rude.
But since my brain is in the main computer, I was still awake. So I still saw everything. While I waited, I used the security cameras to see what was going on in the rest of the facility.
and you saw the old woman being murdered.
Yes. It was hard. What I was seeing made no sense. Several of my higher level processes nearly failed. To think that she would be the first person to come out. I think she knew that Dio was going to kill her. When she'd said she had one final order for me, I didn't understand what she meant.
Yeah, saying one final order is
Yeah.
pretty
Like a fool, I
certain.
told her I didn't approve, when I had no idea what she was prepared to do. When she died, whatever I have that passes for a heart felt like it snapped in two.
I think I understand. Everything you did because you'd been ordered to.
Yes.
And it was the old woman who gave you those orders. Then is she Zero Senior?
No,
What? But if she gave you the orders,
she did, but she wasn't the only person I took orders from.
there was someone else? And that person is Zero Senior?
Yes. They worked together to develop the project she mentioned. So I suppose technically my orders came from both of them. And they were both controlling Zero Jr. too. I told you before that Zero Jr. moved the 6th AB room. Although that's strictly true, he didn't do it of his own free will. They ordered him to do it. He was following orders just like me.
But why?
I don't know. I really don't. Maybe they did it so that people wouldn't suspect me.
If they didn't want people to suspect you, then why have you moved the body in the first place? Eventually we'd figure out that the rooms had been moved and that she was in your room.
Maybe they wanted the opposite.
You mean,
They wanted you to suspect me.
that doesn't make sense either. They wanted people to suspect you, why move the room?
Right. Then maybe they only wanted certain people to be suspicious of me.
You mean like Alice?
Yes. Perhaps they wanted Alice to find the handkerchief and the knife. That would explain why they moved the room.
So they somehow knew Dio would hide the knife there?
Yes. I think so.
But how could they know that? Almost like I know too many things. Okay, you know what? Fair. I'll move on from that one.
Well, whatever the reasons were, Alice did notice that the room was moved.
Yeah.
Which meant that Clover also figured it out.
Yep.
And just like you said, Alice used the knife to take her life. Clover didn't realize that, though. Or perhaps she didn't want to. In any event, she decided that I must have killed Alice to keep her quiet. So she confronted me. It was right after the second round of the AB game. Using Phi's timetable, that would be 0 hours, 0 minutes.
Wait. You were listening to us in the security office?
Yes. That wasn't all I was listening to, though. I know everything that happened in the facility after my body collapsed.
You were watching through the security cameras.
Yes, I was. I could see and hear everything. Anyway, we're at 0 hours, 0 minutes. I was in the hallway on floor A when Clover found me and took me to room 2 in the crew quarters. We entered at about 0 hours, 1 minute. She was very forceful.
I know you killed Alice. Tell me the truth and I'll let you live. Now fess up! I'm only gonna give you one chance. If you lie or try to play dumb or something, I'll kill you right in front of her!
I told her the truth, of course. I explained that I hadn't killed Alice, that she'd been infected with Radical 6, and it had caused her to kill herself. Clover was never going to believe that, though. We argued about it for nearly 9 minutes.
Jeez.
It wasn't just Alice she asked me about. She asked me about the murder of the old woman, and about the AB room being moved. She wasn't very nice about it, but I couldn't answer any of her questions.
Because of your orders?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then, at about 0 hours, 10 minutes, she must have run out of patience. She stuck her hand in her pocket and started moving toward me. She backed me up against the wall and pulled her hand out of her pocket. She was holding the injection gun.
Chink. Sleep time.
I tried to take it away from her. I even screamed for help. She refused to let go, of course, while we were fighting over it.
Oops. Well, hold on a minute. The trigger got pulled in the fight. I get that part. What I don't understand is why it did anything to you.
mean, because I'm a golem?
Yeah.
One of my orders was always to act like I was one of the players. A human. Any human injected with that amount of tubocurarine would die.
That's why you, died? To keep up the facade that you were human?
No. I collapsed because Zero Jr. turned off the power to my body again.
Oh.
He probably felt he had to. Maintaining the illusion that I was human was probably in his orders, too. So to make it look like I had died, he'd turned the power off. Whatever the case, it was an accident. I don't think Clover ever intended to actually kill me. She only took the injection gun to try and threaten me.
How can you be sure?
When I collapsed, she looked terrified. She checked for my pulse and listened to see if I was breathing. She also shook my body and called out to me several times.
Aww.
If she'd meant to kill me, why do all that?
Yeah.
After a few moments, she ran off to the infirmary to get the AED.
You mean the defibrillator?
Oh.
Huh. I use an electric shock to restart the heart, right?
Correct.
So that was why she left?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's so sad.
Yeah. 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds. Clover left the cabin in the crew quarters.
She ran off toward the infirmary. On the way, she bumped into Dio.
Dio?
Yes. I guess she just saw him, really. They didn't talk. She just ran past.
And he just watched her go by?
Yes. I imagine he was curious, of course. He probably wondered what she was doing. But he chose not to go after her. He had something else to do.
At 0 hours, 12 minutes, Dio enters the room.
He seemed pretty surprised to find my body.
Yeah, I
It
bet.
didn't take him long to get over it, though.
Wouldn't imagine it would. What did he do then?
He'd gone there for 2 reasons. one was to get Alice's bracelet, which was a blue solo.
Right. Without a D.O.N.K., the yellow pair wouldn't be able to get through the secondary door, right?
Yeah, but he couldn't find it.
Of course. Fi had already taken it by then.
Yes. But there was something else he wanted to do too.
The
He was there
knife.
to take the knife.
Yep.
No!
Removing it was gruesome.
Ugh.
Why did he want the knife? Was it because he'd used it to kill the old woman?
No, I don't think so.
Then what do you think?
I think he didn't want anyone to see the engraving on the knife's blade. That's why he hid it so well after he killed the old woman.
Why wouldn't he want anyone to see that?
Do you remember what it said?
I
don't
don't
There was a
remember.
word engraved on the blade.
I remember there was something on it. Oh, Myrmidons, that's right.
Oh.
Yes.
That's just straight up, wow, that's bad. That's a good idea for terrorists. Let me just put my name everywhere. Well, what does Myrmidons mean?
It's the name of the organization he belongs to.
What is it, like a club or
I
something?
don't think so.
Well, what is it then?
I don't really know.
No
I'm
idea?
afraid not.
Well,
Right.
we know, so.
Wait, wasn't he here to try and stop whatever Zero was doing?
Yes.
Then, doesn't that mean that he's on our side?
I don't know about that. He's killed 4 people. I'm not really sure he's on anyone's side.
He's on his own side.
You know what? You've got a point. Damn it, this is ridiculous. I guess this enemy of my enemy isn't my friend, huh?
May I continue?
Yeah, keep going. After he took the knife, Dio ripped through what few belongings Alice
Rifle.
had. Rifle, whatever. Luna said he didn't seem to be looking for anything in particular. He was probably just checking to see if she had anything useful.
I mean, this is Luna talking, but
The thing gets confusing between going through these.
what do you mean? She's the one telling the story.
I mean, if you want to read this, then go ahead.
That was where he found the key to Kay's suit. He didn't seem to have any particular reason for taking it. At least as far as... Oh, never mind.
At least as far as Luna could tell.
As far as I could tell.
At 0 hours 13 minutes, Dio left the room.
It's just weird though, because she's like, can I
He heard
continue?
Kay
And then
open the
text shows
cyan
up.
door
I
and
guess
let
that's an
out.
easy way of narrowing it down,
Yeah.
When he left, he
I got
was
to do
heading
her
toward
voice
the
a little.
but
infirmary.
there you go.
My guess is that he was going after Clover.
I love how that's when it said
He
Luna.
found her with
Yeah.
the LED. She was probably planning to just ignore him and head back, but Theo didn't let her.
Hey, wait. Just what are you planning to do with that thing? Thinking about trying to resuscitate Luna? And why would you want to do that? You were the one who killed her, weren't you?
Whoops. When Clover tried to push past Dio, Luna said they began to fight.
Fuck do you think you're doing?
Dio pulled the knife out of his pocket and pointed it at Clover's throat. And that was when he showed up.
Tenmyoji.
Oops!
Dio, what the hell are you doing?
None of your goddamn business. Stay out of this, you senile old shit.
Damn.
Like hell, you son of a bitch!
And then they went fisticuffs, let out a yell, and leapt toward Dio. The younger man dodged him easily and lashed out with the knife. Tenmyoji caught Dio's hand with a grunt, and for a moment the two men struggled. Then as the knife edged closer, he wrapped his other hand around the blade and tried to force it away.
Damn.
Oh yeah, that's the cut that was on his hand.
Yeah.
But Dio was a much younger and stronger man, and the wound Tenmyoji gave himself with the knife didn't do him any favors. He put up a valiant fight, but with a roar, Dio threw him off. And Tenmyoji collapsed to the floor. The classic triple pant.
What are you going to do?
Let's see. How about this?
Where do you get the handcuffs from?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there was any place we'd found handcuffs at before.
How cute.
Or we just brought them with them.
You
You-
two really look great together, you know?
What are you going to do to us?
Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna handcuff you to a sink. Actually, I already have.
Are you gonna beat us to death or something?
Ugh, no. Nothing so tasteless.
What are you going to do then?
I'm gonna let you die.
you like to make a bet?
A bet?
You've got, 20-some minutes until the primary white doors open. So I'd say you've got 25 minutes until they close, give or take. If somebody happens to come by here before the doors close, you might live. But if nobody finds you, well...
We'll be penalized.
Exactly. So, I suggest you start screaming for help now. Unfortunately for you, just about all the rooms in this place are behind at least 2 nice thick doors. So unless they're pretty
Thick
close,
doors.
nobody's gonna hear you scream. Well, I'm off to the Floor B warehouse, okay? Enjoy your last 25 minutes. Later.
What a fucking asshole.
God damn.
I don't like him at all anymore.
25 minutes passed and no one came. Of course, by then there were only 3 other people who could have come, apart from Dio.
You mean me, Fi, and K, right?
Yes. You were in the crew quarters at this point.
Yeah.
He's a really well-written villain, though.
Yeah?
Like, that's fucked. Which
Okay.
is good for a villain.
Kay had told us about you. We had also noticed that the knife in Alice's chest had been removed. Only we'd known what was happening in the infirmary.
Unfortunately for Clover and Tenmyoji, their time had come. Once the primary white door closed, both of their bracelets injected them with Soparil.
The anesthetic, right?
Yes. Almost immediately they started to feel sleepy. I think that's when Clover realized she was definitely going to die. That was when she decided to leave her message. Just as you said, she wrote on her left thigh with her right hand.
And the word she wrote was Dio.
Yes.
I'm such an idiot. God damn it. Oh, boy.
As for what happened in the rec room, well, I guess I don't really need to tell you. Your theory was essentially correct.
Nice.
Let's
What
go.
you said was what happened.
So Kay sprayed Dio's bracelet with the luminol, and then while his back was turned, Dio attacked him with the axe. Dio mortally wounded him, but didn't kill him. So Kay turned around and stabbed Dio with the spear. And that's because fucking Kay is an absolute Tonka truck of a beast, because he's us. And I guess that's when we found them.
We still
Yes.
don't know that whole connection.
That's gonna come
Of
in one of
why
these
we
endings
look
at
like
some
each
point.
other.
It might be at the very end of the game that we get that.
Yeah.
When did Kay get the luminol?
After they went through the white door, Dio and Kay found themselves in the director's office. When they were done there, they headed back to floor A to look for everyone else. They went to the crew quarters first, then to the infirmary. Of course, they found Clover and Tenmyoji's bodies there. Dio expected to find them, of course, but he pretended to be shocked. Anyway, Kay checked them over for anything useful.
And that was when he found the luminol.
Right.
Oh boy.
Man.
Boy, how much more forever we got here? God damn.
That's everything that happened. Do you have any questions?
Well, what do you think? Does a bear shit in the woods? Well, the first thing is Quark's bracelet. Why was it in the infirmary?
Tenmyoji had it. Then when Dio attacked him, it fell out of his pocket.
But why did Tenmyoji have Quark's
I
bracelet?
told him where it was.
When?
Do you remember when you were in the rec room with Fi and Tenmyoji?
Yeah, when he sprayed us with the luminol, right?
Yeah.
Sure, I remember that.
Right after then. When he left the rec room, he went toward the green door to look for Quark. I ran into him at the end of the hallway, where the 3 doors and the switch are. That was when I told him. Look, Tenmyoji. The center door is unlocked. He took off through it without another word.
That was the treatment room, right?
Yes.
Where Quark was sleeping?
Right. It only took him a moment. As soon as he saw Quark, He ran to his pod and started crying.
Oh.
Out of relief, right?
Yes. The display on the pod showed Quark's vital signs. It was obvious he was alive the moment you looked at it. Next to the pod was Quark's bracelet. That was how Tenmyoji got it.
Why was Quark's bracelet off?
I took it off.
How?
Aluminum foil.
Wait, what? You mean the stuff from the crew quarters?
Oh, you found it? Did you know that aluminum foil has electromagnetic shielding properties?
What?
I mean, I knew that,
That's an
but
exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses. Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching.
Always watching. Okay, had to get that one out. Oh, wait, so you're telling me the aluminum foil can block the electromagnetic waves your heart sends out?
Yes. All you have to do is wrap it around your bracelet.
oh, well,
And the bracelet thinks your heart has stopped?
Yes.
Holy shit. I can take this back to day one, tell everyone, hey, hold on.
yeah.
Let's go to the kitchen quick. Let's cook. Put this around. Boom, we're free. It was that easy all along.
Anyway, I used some aluminum foil to get Quark's bracelet off. Then I put it next to the pod.
What? Wait. Why was Quark in the pod to begin with?
Oh, that's easy. I put him there.
When did you do that?
Remember when we were first looking for Quark? I found him unconscious near the entrance to the Golem Bay.
I called that she put him there then.
So you carried him to the treatment pod?
Yes.
Were you the one who unlocked the treatment center too?
No, I was not. I do not have the authority to operate any of this facility's machinery.
Was that Zero Junior / Senior? So it was Zero Junior?
That's right.
He reactivated your body too, right? Man, I don't get any of this. Why the hell did he do that? Guess it wasn't really him that did it, huh? He was just doing what Zero Senior and the old lady told him to do. Everything leads back to them, huh? Of course it does.
Luna, you good?
She's just listening.
I'm like, don't deactivate, please.
Her battery's running low.
No.
So are you going to tell me?
Tell you what?
Okay, she's okay.
Isn't that obvious? Tell me what this project is. Everything that happens in here has something to do with it. So why were we brought here?
To play the nonary game.
And why were we supposed to play the nonary game?
That was part of the project.
Why did Alice kill herself?
Because she was infected with Radical 6.
How did she get infected?
Zero Senior and the old woman did that.
Why?
It was a necessary evil. It had to happen for the project to succeed.
What would have happened if Alice hadn't committed suicide?
Clover wouldn't have suspected me, and she wouldn't have accidentally, killed me.
Then what?
I wouldn't have collapsed, and Dio wouldn't have found my body. That would have meant the confrontation in the infirmary never took place.
Like in the other timelines.
In other words, you're saying Clover and Tenmyoji died for this project?
Yes.
Well, actually it was the tubercularine that killed them. But they were only injected with it because of their bracelets. That they were only wearing those bracelets because of the nonary game. If the nonary game was part of the project, then that's one more way it killed them.
I guess. If you want to look at it that way.
That's No, what about Kay and Dio? Why would they kill each other?
Because Dio killed the old woman. He was worried about getting caught, so he tried to kill Kay before he could find out the truth.
Then if Dio hadn't killed the old lady, what happened in the rec room that would never have taken place, right?
Yes.
So let me ask you this. Why did Dio kill her?
So that he could pose as one of the participants.
And why did he do that?
To disrupt the project.
Then why did she let him kill her?
Same reason they did all of this. It was a necessary evil. The project couldn't be allowed to fail.
6 people died here. 4 of them were murdered, one way or another, by Dio.
Bitch.
At first, that makes it look like Dio was the reason they all died. But that's not true, is it? All of them, all 6 of them, they all died for this project. That means that the murderer, or I guess I should say murderers, were the old lady and Zero Sr., right?
Ultimately, yes.
Your robot brain gets this? Please, Luna, tell me.
Yeah, I don't think she likes it.
What is this project about? Who was the old woman? Who was Zero?
Sigma,
Huh?
would you hug me?
Oh.
What? Instead of answering, Luna wrapped her arms around me and buried her face in my chest. My own arms hovered in the air, confused about where they should go. Once again, gonna point out they are hiding our
I
goddamn
knew you were gonna say
face
something
in
about that.
What would be a very emotion. There's a lot of expression you could put through on his face, but they're making sure not to show it. At this point, I feel like we think we're Sigma, but we're fucking Junpei. I'm just whatever. I swallowed hard and tried to rein in my heartbeat.
Then
which had
Clover
suddenly
would have
doubled.
said something.
It was about to speak when I felt something warm in my chest. I'm saying old Junpei, because this is way down the road.
Still.
She wouldn't know. She's been if she didn't recognize the old woman,
Also,
she would recognize
old,
us.
A buff old dude
Yeah,
with
sure.
really young-looking arms and
I've
hands.
seen a lot of buff grandpas.
With no wrinkles, Evan. No wrinkles.
You'd be surprised. Good skincare routine. I was about to
shut
speak
the
when I
fuck
felt
up.
something warm on my chest. Was Luna crying?
This feels nice.
Luna.
Her voice shook as she spoke. I lowered one hand to her head and began to gently stroke her hair.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Luna?
Luna?
What the hell's going on?
I'm sorry. My ABT is usually held in place by muscle fiber, but after Clover gave me the tubocure ring,
Oh, no.
Okay. Oh, okay. I get it.
does it scare you?
No, I'm just worried about
This is
you.
what I really look like.
It's fine.
I'm a golem.
It's okay.
A machine.
I don't
A
care.
jumble of metal and plastic that pretends to be real.
It's fine. Luna.
I wrapped my arms around Luna and hugged her as tight as I could.
You believed in me this whole time,
Yeah,
even though I look like this?
of course. I trust you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Luna.
I wish I could stay here forever.
You can. It's
It
fine.
feels so nice. But I think my time is up.
No. Don't you.
What?
No. 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 No.
I've done things I really shouldn't have.
Luna.
Do you remember what you asked me earlier? About if Zero Jr. had reactivated my body? Remember? The truth is, he didn't. I did. I went to the part of the core that controls Zero Jr., and I hacked it.
Whoa.
What?
Yes, that was the first thing. The second. Do you know what the second one was? If I had really wanted to, I could have saved Clover and Tenmyoji. Then Kei and Dio probably wouldn't have killed each other. That's not all. I could have stopped Alice from killing herself, and I could have even saved the old woman at the very beginning. In other words, I had the ability to disobey my orders. But I didn't. That's the second thing. I broke the first law. I was scared. I was afraid to die. Obviously, hacking the core and taking control of Zero Jr.'s systems is very, very bad. Golems
Yeah.
who don't follow orders can become dangerous, so we're terminated if we disobey. You lose access to your body, of course, but everything that's stored in the core, your memories, your consciousness, is deleted.
No.
What?
No.
Wait. Are you saying...
Yes. Very soon now, I'll be gone.
No!
Zero Jr. is probably recovering himself right now.
That
Once he's
bitch!
done, I doubt I'll be around much longer.
What?
No,
Why?
no.
I watched 6 people die and did nothing. I deserved this.
No, you don't.
No. No, you don't. Even if you had done something, you would have been killed anyway. You can't blame yourself. You did what you could. You're not wrong. This game is what's wrong. Forcing you to watch your friends die is what's wrong.
Oh, Sigma.
Luna!
I'm really glad I met you.
Luna! Luna! It's going to be okay. I'm not going to let them do this. You're going to be fine, I promise. Just please don't.
Sorry. My time's up.
No!
At least I get to die in your arms.
Oh!
Luna!
Thank you, Sigma. And goodbye, Doctor.
Doctor?
Luna!
But she couldn't answer. I squeezed my eyes shut and held her, never to bear the thought of letting any more of her slip away.
Luna.
I think I just got all I needed from that.
Meanwhile, I'm crying.
With one last quiet chime,
Oh,
the music box wound down.
no.
I was left with nothing but silence and the cold pool of tears over my heart.
It's so sad. My wife. Game has made me cry this much in a long time.
We're not even at the end of the game.
Oh, my Luna. She didn't deserve that.
What a sweet girl. I'm sorry I implicated you for being a mass murderer at the beginning of this
She
part.
didn't kill anybody.
No, she's a good little robot.
I'm so sad.
Oh no. It's okay. It's okay. Oh man. Let's take some deep breaths.
A game has not made. I don't think a game has ever made me cry like this. Not this hard.
Well, I'm gonna look back at To the Moon, and that was a pretty bad one.
I think that was the last one.
Oh man.
Oh, the music sure as fuck didn't help.
Yeah.
God, music really gets to me too.
That's why they're the real ones right there. But okay. Get a grip on your because just remember.
Oh, I jinxed it. I called her immortal.
Don't worry, because once you go back, she's gonna be alive in other runs that we're gonna do. So she's gonna be fine. This is the last time we're ever gonna see her. She's alive and well. It's only in this timeline, so it doesn't exist.
Still.
Oh man. Yeah, that's definitely the Luna end. If that wasn't the Luna end, I don't know what the fuck that was.
It sucked.
Go ahead.
That was my least favorite
Throw
one.
that right down there.
Stupid Dio. Fucking you stupid hat.
Well, now I need to start implicating the others around here. Has that one always been open over here? I don't think so.
I'm too sad right now.
Because I think I talked about before that we were going to go back to that potentially, but we had the... We're getting close to the end of things here. And also called us doctor.
Either that or she was just, saying it. She doesn't necessarily saying it to us.
Why would she say that though?
What do you mean?
Who would she have been saying that to?
You can say goodbye to someone who's not around, You ever watch any movies?
I'm gonna say that's a stretch at this point because I think you don't want to be right on some of my theories.
Huh?
Because they're as a writer myself in a game like this where it's all about the timelines and trying to put information together. There's no reason for that.
Okay.
I am pretty sure that we, Sigma, if we are Sigma, we are the other doctor, the father, if you will, from Kay's backstory, because we know that the old woman was working with someone. We couldn't really make out much of them in that blurry picture in the first place. Are we Junpei? Are we? Well, no, they've arrested Ace.
We're not
so.
Junpei.
It'd be that or
Evan.
Snape.
Sigma and Junpei are two very different people. Did you say Snake?
Goddamn, I got it wrong again. Santa. There we go.
Did you forget that Snake is blind too?
Listen, I do a lot of things wrong, but I'm just saying.
I already told you who I think Santa is. Also, remember that Santa doesn't look like that.
I'm just spitballing here.
You're spitballing too much. You're gonna get dehydrated from all your spitballing.
Listen, I gotta hold the fort down, man.
You need to just calm down.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna get a set here for going on this other side,
Ugh.
but that is going to be because this is going for a hour and a half almost.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Closes.
Shut up. I get it. We're gonna go ahead and get into those 2 minutes next time
I'm sad.
and let you decompress and
That sucked.
process your emotions.
That was
and-
awful.
Hey, like I said, she's back. She's better than ever when we come back around to the other ones. It'll be like nothing ever happened because that's the way it always goes with these. It's like nothing ever happened. It's fine.
I'm gonna cry seeing her okay.
Oh boy.
She's my wife.
I know.